1. McDermott on developing QBs this offseason. At least for now, the quarterback competition will be put on hold, with players getting to relax for a few weeks before coming back at the end of July for training camp. For head coach Sean McDermott, he, alongside his offensive coordinator Brian Daboll and the rest of his offensive staff, will have to come to a decision at some point on which one of the Bills' three quarterbacks will win the starting job come September. When he joined One Bills Live, he praised the effort and work ethic he's seen from his QBs so far. All three young men have worked extremely hard, said McDermott. They're active learners and they're really excited to grow, and they love to take coaching. They're leaders in their own respective ways. As I've said before, Nate and AJ are working with the ones and twos, and Josh is working with the threes. Josh did work some with the ones throughout this week. We will continue to do that periodically through training camp, and we're just going to stick with the plan and adjust it when and where need be. I've been pleased with the work they've put into this point. Beyond picking which QB becomes the starter, the second-year head coach has another question that many fans are patiently awaiting the answer to. If Allen does not start, how long will the Bills wait before putting him on the field? McDermott reminded that he focuses on the philosophy of trusting the process. I mean, you pick a player, regardless of position, and you expect, and fans expect, for the player to play at some point, said McDermott. And that's the case. Josh is going to play at some point, whether that's this year or next year remains to be seen. It's all about putting players in a position to be successful. When they're ready, they all go in the lineup. The important thing right now is establishing a good foundation of fundamentals, habits on and off the field, and that he is comfortable with each step in the process. 2. Bills teams feel confident in the new offense. People may be forgetting that tight ends can catch the ball too. With all the talk about the receiving corps this offseason, one shouldn't forget that players like Charles Clay are still around and trying to excel in a new offensive system. For Clay, McDermott's preaching of building continuity is helping the eighth-year tight end feel comfortable while focusing on Coach Daboll's new playbook. We've got some new faces in here, but they fit well, said Clay. Within our organization there are guys who work hard, and that's kind of the makeup of our team. I'm excited, man. New offense, I feel great. The same tight end room, so there's some continuity. Knowing those guys and still being able to learn from them is still a big deal. Learning was the key word for second-year player, and another member of the T-Room, Jason Kroom. A UDFA last, Kroom is trying to work his way onto the Bills roster. There's been a lot of learning, and everybody came in here to learn a new offense and everybody's handling it well, said Kroom. We've got a good support system with each other. We look to each other for help. We try to figure out how other people learn stuff, and we can take their techniques and use it. Without giving away the playbook and plans for the new offense, Clay said that he feels like this can be successful for the Bills offense. A lot of it is matchup driven, said Clay. I don't really want to give too much away, just in the way that the coordinator thinks. He thinks matchups first. We still have to see how it is game planning wise, but as far as installing the offense now, it's a lot of moving around and things like that. I think it will be a lot of fun. In at Albert Breer's mailbag, questions on Teddy Bridgewater, Mitchell Trubisky, the 49ers, Lamar Jackson, Khalil Mack and much more. https://t.co/tyug4x8w2e, the MMQB at ThemQB June 14, 2018. 3. Eric Wood is forever a fan of the Buffalo Bills. He admits that it stinks, and he misses the game, but Eric Wood still loves the Buffalo Bills. After suffering a career-ending neck injury, Wood is now looking towards the future of the field. But in an interview with Sport Illustrated's Albert Breer, Wood say he stays in touch with all things Buffalo Bills. It's kinda funny, I'm a glorified fan. I'm a fan of the team, an alum of the team. It's a way different perspective, Wood says. With minicamp starting, I'm wondering how Josh Allen is doing, and how Nate Peterman and AJ McCarron are doing. I've resorted to fandom. I want to know how the new quarterbacks look, how the draft picks look. So I follow it on social media and ask some of the guys to stay informed. Wood also mentioned how there are no hard feelings and that he stays in touch with McDermott and Brandon Beane as well. He also had another thing he wants everyone to know. If they won a Super Bowl, he says, it'd be at the parade. Social media post of the day: LeSean McCoy dominates on outside runs in 2017. pic.twitter.com/Z2KedBells, Pro Football Focus at PFF June 14, 2018.